Hello, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Hannah and today I'm teaching you guys how I do this hairstyle right here. So if you guys want to see how I do this quick and easy hairstyle, then please keep watching. Also, before we get started, I just wanted to let you guys know that if you want to follow me on Instagram, I would greatly appreciate that. Come on, it's so hard to grow on Instagram these days. Honestly, like, I've just plateaued and I cannot grow on Instagram. I don't know why. So if you want to help me out and support me, please follow me on Instagram. This is my Instagram handle right here, or you can find the link to my Instagram in the description box below. Also, if you feel like being nice, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so I wanted to film a video showing you guys how I do my hair on like greasy hair days when I still want to wear it down. This is like day 3 hair, so it's kind of flat. It's starting to look a little greasy up here, but the ends are still okay, but like it just doesn't look fresh, you know what I mean? So this is a hairstyle that I do when I want like to wear my hair down and still look glam but not look like a dirtball. So let's get started. It's super easy, super quick. So I use 4 things to do this hairstyle. I use hairspray. Any hairspray will work. I honestly bought this one in Vegas because I just needed a hairspray, and this is the only one that the Wynn had in their little like gift shop, and I didn't want to buy it because it's kind of expensive for like a little tiny thing of hairspray. It's $10, but it's because it's Moroccan oil. It's actually so good. It's a really good hairspray. So I kind of found this by mistake, but you can use any hairspray. I was using the purple, what is it? Aussie? The Aussie hairspray? I don't know. It's in like a purple can. I've used that since high school, and it's cheaper than the Moroccan oil and it works just as good, but I do like this hairspray actually. I also use these little tiny rubber bands. I prefer the clear ones over the black ones, but you can use any rubber band really. I just prefer the little ones the best. I also use a comb like this to part and comb my hair. You'll see in a minute. And then I like to use a toothbrush when I want to get my hair like super like snatched. So you'll see how I use this in a second, but these are the 4 things that I personally use to achieve this hairstyle. I mean, if you can do it another way, then do you, but this is how I do this hairstyle. So I start off with my hair down. Sometimes, like let's say I had curled my hair yesterday and it still has like a nice somewhat curl. Sometimes I'll do, you know, just leave my ends like this. My ends are pretty straight, so I'm just gonna do my ends straight today and it looks just as good. I like to start by parting my hair down the middle. And for this hairstyle, I like a pretty even part. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I like my part to be like pretty straight. A little crooked, but I'm just gonna leave it like that. And then I part my bangs, so I choose like a thick section and I part my bangs, or I guess separate my bangs from like the rest of my hair. Like this. My hair is like so dry and crusty right now because I have like a ton of dry shampoo in my hair. Okay, after I've separated my bangs from like the majority of my hair, I'm gonna put up all this hair for a second. And I'm just gonna grab a scrunchie and get this hair up and out of the way. This is temporary, okay? So now my bangs are separated from the rest of my hair. Does that make sense? And I like to make sure that this part going like down the sides of my head is straight. I will go back in and like straighten out this part as well. There. That's better. Now that part's a lot straighter. Okay, so I'm gonna take this comb and just comb through my bangs so that I can work with them easier. So there's no knots. I should just leave my hair like this. Okay, so I'm gonna get my hairspray and I'm gonna spray my bangs a little bit. And I'm gonna take my toothbrush. By the way, this is specifically for my hair, okay? This is not the same toothbrush that I use to brush my teeth. Okay, that would be gross. And I'm just going to like smooth down my bangs, okay? And I'm going to brush it behind my ears like this. And obviously I'm going to do this on both sides of my head. And you want to do this while the hairspray is still wet so that you can like mold the hair. And I just like to keep doing this until I get my bangs like super slick down, okay? And I guess you could even use like a gel for this part if you prefer gel. It's just preference. I prefer hairspray over gel. I'm gonna spray a little bit more because I like to get them like super slick down. I also have this brush too. I just bought this like a week ago at TJ Maxx and I honestly don't really like it, but for this instance, I feel like it'll be pretty good. But this is just a Boar's Bristle brush, and actually it's doing like the same thing that the toothbrush does, except for it's larger, so it's doing it quicker. So if you have a Boar's Bristle brush, you can use that also instead of a toothbrush. I just use a toothbrush because that was at the time when I started doing this. My hair is like wrapped around this earring. When I started doing this hairstyle, the only thing I had was a toothbrush. I didn't have this brush, but I just bought this one. And I actually don't like it, but it works for this hairstyle. So it just smooths all that. Smooths. Oh my god. It just gets everything nice and slick, okay? So now that I have that hair slicked down on both sides, I'm going to take one of these little rubber bands. This is where these come into play. I'm going to take one. Can you even see that? I'm going to take one little rubber band and I am going to take both ends. Don't let this hair confuse you. I'm going to take both ends of my bangs because my bangs are long enough. If your bangs are not long enough to do this, then maybe you want to like put a bobby pin here. But if your bangs are long enough, then you can do the hairstyle the same way I do it because this is how I do it. I want my bangs to stay like this all day and I don't want them to move. I also don't want them to come like unslicked. I cannot put enough hairspray to make my bangs stay like this. You know, I don't want to have to keep tucking my hair behind my ears is what I'm trying to say. So that's why I'm going to take this rubber band and I'll show you. I'm going to make sure that the hair is not blocking. Okay, so I'm going to tie, and you have to make sure that you don't get these little hairs that are like attached to the back of your head stuck because it hurts because they will pull. But I'm going to tie my bangs back in like a little tiny rat's tail, you know, like one of those ugly little ponytails. And I'm tying these together at the back of my head. You want to make sure that that little ponytail thing is pretty tight so that your bangs don't slip out. Okay, so now it's kind of like a headband around my head. Kind of move your head around too and make sure that nothing is pulling back here, because if you do it too tight and you have the other little hairs from the back of your head stuck in that rubber band, it will pull and it will hurt. But just, you know, move your head around, make sure that it feels comfortable. So I'm going to take a little bit more hairspray and spray down my bangs, and just I'm gonna use the toothbrush now to like detail these hairs. I don't like, oh god, I dropped it. I don't like the way this hairspray smells, but I really like the formula or whatever. Okay, use as much hairspray as you desire. Okay, so now my bangs are all slicked down. They're tied back here. They're not gonna move. Now I can take my hair out of this weird little ponytail and we're done. Just kidding. Now I'm going to carefully, see, this is where this brush sucks. I need my other brush, but now I'm just going to carefully brush the rest of my hair back down. If you like the way this looks, you can leave it, but I personally don't, so I like to brush my hair down so that it is straight and smooth, okay? But you want to be careful when you're brushing because you're so close to those bangs that you just spent time slicking down, right? So you want to make sure that you don't brush them out of that little ponytail. Also, I wasn't very careful when I was using that hairspray, so I did get some hairspray in my hair and I didn't want to get hairspray in this part of my hair, but I'm using the comb that I used earlier to just brush out the rest of this hair. And obviously you can use a different like a paddle brush or whatever brush you like to use to brush your hair. You can use that to brush your hair. I'm just using my comb because it's convenient, and I actually forgot to use my paddle brush. I don't know why, but normally I would brush my hair out with my regular paddle brush. Not this one. This one is good for like what I use it for up here, but as far as like brushing out my hair, I don't really like this brush that much. It looks like a barbecue scrubber. But that is it. That is how I get this hairstyle. I did this hairstyle, I posted a video on my Instagram not too long ago, and I got so many compliments on this hairstyle, and it honestly is just a hairstyle that I do when my hair is kind of greasy and I still want to wear it down, but you know, it's like too greasy to like wear my bangs down, you know? But yeah, this is the hairstyle that I do when I still want to look glam, but I am a dirtball. And now you guys know how I do this hairstyle. And I love it because it looks glam, it looks sexy, and it's not gonna go anywhere. Like, my bangs aren't gonna move. I don't have to keep tucking my hair behind my ears to keep this style going. Like, it's just gonna stay like this all day. I need my roots done so bad though, because my hair in general looks better when my roots aren't this grown out. But yeah, I freaking love this hairstyle, and it's so easy to do. It's like so freaking easy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little hair tutorial. If you did, please let me know by giving this video a big thumbs up. That sounded weird when I said it. Please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!